screen, yeah. All right. You still look angry?
I can't see myself. It's the reflection. I'm sure I do.
Welcome to the DNA Show, another edition of What the Tech Is That? And it's funny because this segment here is all about technology and what's going on, upcoming things that people are noticing around town. And just while we were doing the B-roll, what were you asking me?
What was that thing on the pole?
Exactly. This was not something that was actually scripted for this, but she just kind of asked me while we were doing the B-roll, what is that thing? And behind me, right next to this transformer, well, the close-up picture is an antenna that has been popping up all over Western Massachusetts. And probably a lot of you got letters in the mail from Eversource quite a while back, earlier this year, about them changing meters and going around putting up new meters. And what this device is doing, it is basically eliminating the need for meter readers. Now, a lot of the meter readers haven't been going door to door like they used to and physically reading the meter. What they've been doing is they have a car that actually has antennas on it, and they go around and read a signal that comes off that meter, and it sends it to the car. Well, what this is going to do is going to even eliminate the need for them to roll a car out into the field. So the antenna is going to send out a much stronger signal. As you notice, there is on it a high radiation warning label on it. So it's a much higher powered antenna, and it's going to read all these digital meters from miles and miles away. Most likely, there's another one of these that they put up down by Gateway School, and that one is roughly about 4 or 5 miles from here. So I would say every 4 or 5 miles, you'll probably need to have one of these, depending on the location, the terrain, and all that. Now, how do these work? The reason they got to replace the meters is because the newer meters are going to be communicating with these antennas. They're probably going to have 5-watt transmitters in them, and they're going to transmit a frequency to these antennas where Eversource is going to read multiple data. It's going to not only read the power that you're using, but it's actually going to give them a lot more information as far as what they're going to need, if they're going to need new cap banks, voltage regulators, and we'll get into more detail about what cap banks and voltage regulators do in another video, but it's going to give them a lot more data about what's being used, especially people that are charging electric vehicles now. Does that explain anything that you're aware of?
No.
She's not as techie, so.
At all. To the point where I'm so bad at it, I can just point my phone, if it's not acting right, towards David, and it works. I swear he's got an aura about him.
A technology aura, but yeah, I've been working in electricity and in communications and electricity for many years, and these are they've been popping up over the last couple of years. So if you see these antennas popping up around your neck of the woods and in your area, that's what they're for. So there's a couple of websites, I'll put them in the description, that give more detail on how these things work. But basically what they do is they're just going to be reading your meter. So another technology to eliminate some jobs. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day.